Okay, part 7. A little bit tipsy this time, but it's okay. I'm fighting some unusual suspects this time. I've decided to come to this marker that's been on my map since I started playing the game, but I have not visited. It's called the Ancient Battleground, I think. And I have found some interesting characters. A giant wolf and a grave tender. They're both kind of strong. This guy's attacking me. He shall also be attacked. Fuck out of here. Why is Mirak attacking me? I want your armor, dude. I know what kind of armor you got, and I want it so I can wear it for the rest of my series. You're fucking strong. Both of you get the fuck on back somewhere. I'm not even joking. Oh, by the way, I took that fast attack off because it was actually quite annoying. It got on my nerves quite a lot. I didn't like being able to level up so fast. I ain't gonna lie to you, I got very strong. I'm just where I want to be. I don't need to be hellaciously strong before I even begin DLC missions. Like, I'm still on regular Skyrim right now. Oh my god. It's possible to play Skyrim when you've been intoxicated, I promise you. It's very possible. Just watch and learn. I'm master and intoxicated. Oh my god. Koda! Look at it! Is he dead? Is he dead? Is he glitched? I think he has been glitched out of the game, y'all. I think he's dead. He's not dead, but he's just like completely glitched. This guy's just taking that shit. The hell with them his? Them ain't nothing but paper cuts. This wolf over here, he's like, help me off the ground, please. See, if I could revive you, I would get you off the ground, but you're not dead yet. I can't do that. See, I gotta hit you really goddamn hard with this battle axe. Like, really hard. Alright, so that's clearly taking too long. Let's try a different way. I really hope that's my Khajiit and not a dragon. I just killed a dragon. I'm pretty sure this Nemesis is about to immediately start attacking me again. He got in the fucking way. Why is my light armor going up, son? I'm not even wearing light armor. Die, you big motherfucking bad wolf. I'm trying to kill the wolf. I don't even know if he's dead. He's not even fucking dead. Give me all your shit so I can kill this wolf. Alright, holy god. Alright, so that's the rewards that you get when you go here. Maybe. I don't even know where the other guy is. He's right here, and that big thing is still alive. Come on, swords. I need you both to come out of your hiding place so I can kill this guy. This thing is attacking me again. Why must you get in the way? Why must you breathe in and out every single day? Die. Just die. Just fucking die. Wrong button. Alright, we can take this down to Riverwood if you want to, man. I don't care, dude. Where you at? Yeah, dude, we can take this down to Riverwood, man. Really don't matter to me. Where'd you even fucking go? Oh, you're still standing there with your sword out. Alright, so since it's not over, we're gonna make sure that it becomes to be over. I don't know where he went. He has gone over the waterfall. Holy yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's fight again. Let's fight. Can't even shout at him. Like legit. I want to take this guy's armor. He's got ancient Falmer armor. I'm a very big fan of that. I would like that in my Just Jordan. Stay in there until I beat the game. Don't I have some other shouts that do damage? I've got 10, goddamn. I've got 10 Dragon Souls. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just... Okay, so the game's glitching out. The game is glitching. I'm not able to get me more souls. Shouts, I mean. Okay. End this already. Shot in the dark. Alright, not as much gold as the other guy. And not all the armor. Well, it's good enough. It's good enough, you know, I'm just gonna take it all. Screw it. Fly down the river. I don't even know why I even came here. I just seen that there was an ancient battleground, and I had been neglecting it since I started with all the mods. Which was really at the beginning of the game. I started mods right at the very beginning. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm also not gonna lie to you, since I'm intoxicated right now, I have to use the bathroom a lot. And literally I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the bathroom. So you're gonna be sitting here and watching my character. You guys can admire her and my super Khajiit. He might spawn some Mirax. I'll be back in like 45 seconds. Alright, and I'm back, and I have noticed that we have some company that I guess is probably permanently with us, or at least until they die. Huh. Could you imagine in a world where, like, real life, if wolves got this big, do you think humans would even be where they are right now? Or would it be like the situation with the mammoths, you know, superior in size and strength, but go extinct because they have so much meat? We just get so hungry. Early humans smoked so much weed, they were like, we gotta have so much food. Could you imagine that? If anybody is still here listening to this craziness, I guess I might as well share some life lessons, and maybe somebody might be able to learn something from this hideousness. So, not even 2 weeks ago, I started a job at Denny's. You know, the diner that most people seem to fall in love with when they're, you know, for some reason. I'll never know. But anyway, I started working there as a cook. You know, just a regular cook, not a prep cook or nothing like that. And they weren't training me. They weren't really. I want to say they weren't helping me, but their way of help was like so like non-helpful. Like I got in there my first day. They're telling me to cook this sandwich that I've never even eaten before, and never even heard of. I don't really eat at Denny's. I just dropped my cigarette on the ground. I don't even eat at Denny's. So I'm sitting here looking through this piece of paper. It's like 12 pages long, 20 pages long. I don't know how long it is. Long as hell. Sitting here reading that, trying to memorize it. It ain't working because there's a lot of shit to memorize. So, you know, I'm sitting here, you know, I finally figured it out. I cook it. It ain't right. And they're like, this ain't right. I thought you was a cook. I said, I cooked at Waffle House. I didn't cook at Denny's. Okay, so fast forward to the second day of work. I don't remember what the hell happened, but I remember seeing the same piece of fish from the first day. It had like, it's the middle of it was green, right? The fish was green, okay? It was green and slimy. It was very slimy. It was green. It was sitting on top of some fresh fish that looked like it had just been put in there. I'm talking about somebody had literally lifted up the bad fish. They were doing the first in, first out type of thing. Which that part I can respect. The part I do not respect is the fact that they should have thrown that rotten fish in the trash. But no, they did not. So fast forward to third day. Getting there, look around, it's still there. Mind you, I had a day off in between this, so here it is now. My first day was Monday. My third day was Thursday. I'm in there, I'm looking down, I look down there. The same piece of fish still sitting on top of the other piece of fish. But now, right beside it and touching it is a piece of cooked fish. Like, it was cooked already, and it was, you know, you could tell it had been cooked. It had to, you know, you could tell. And I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, so I'm sitting here. I see it. I pointed it out to one of the guys who was cooking. He was about to be leaving. He was like, "Man, we don't throw no food away, dude." They said don't throw no food away. Okay. I asked the manager. You know, I was finna throw something else away. An avocado. It had been cut in half, and it literally been sitting there since my second day. Which, by the way, in between my first and second day, I had a day off. So, the third day is here, and the same avocado is sitting there. I'm asking her, hey, so, oh, shit. I'm sitting here asking her about this fish, and she's like, it's still good, we don't throw enough food away. Okay. Alright, so 10-4 on that. Y'all don't throw no food away. Alright, I understand. Okay. So, and I'm sitting here, you know, I'm good at cooking eggs, and so far that seems to be the only thing that they have at Waffle House and Denny's has in common is cooking eggs. And, you know, and, well, yeah, basically what it is, yeah. So I'm flipping omelets, you know, I'm flipping overlight eggs. For some reason everybody's ordering overlight. Nobody's ordering fried eggs, nobody's ordering over mediums. or nothing like that. Sunny side up, none of that's happening. So I'm just doing that. And then, okay, get back on track here. These guys fucked up my story. So yeah, 4th day, Friday. I get in there, I'm ready to cook. I actually got a good attitude. I'm like, okay, so nothing's gonna stop me now. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna make an effort to like this job, because apparently I may not have any other chance to get any other job. So I'm in there, you know, I'm like, alright guys, so tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm still new. I end up having to prep like 4 like boxes of shit, and these are like, I really can't describe it to you because I'm really not sure what I'm thinking about here. It's probably, you could probably fit, I really don't know, maybe like a box that your cable box would come in, or maybe like a box your PlayStation 4 would come in. That's right, yes. And maybe some boxes bigger than that, you know. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I'm sitting here prepping food. I have to weigh it out on a scale and then put it in a bag, a plastic bag, and then into a box. Cool enough. I'm sitting here, I do that for about a couple hours. You know, it was my 4th day. I basically prepped all day. And then on the 5th day, you know, at the end of the 4th day, it's Friday. So I'm like, okay, so I kind of had some plans on Saturday. Would it be okay? And you guys can say no. I told you, I said, y'all can say no. I don't, you know, this isn't a requirement of me, but I was just wondering if I can switch Saturday and Sunday. If I can just take Saturday off and then work Sunday. The lady said it was fine as long as I talked to the main manager. She said, you know, it's usually not a problem. I'm just a fill-in. I'm not even part-time. I'm just a fill-in, like basically temp work. So she revealed that to me. I'm like, oh, okay. So I go ahead and get home and go to sleep and wake up the next morning. First thing I do when I wake up, I call Denny's and I asked them if I can take that day off. I said, hey, so I was kind of planning on being out of town today, and I had forgot to tell you, the other day, is it okay if I switch today and tomorrow? He tells me that he doesn't have time to talk to me and to call back at 3 o'clock p.m. same day. So I said, okay, I will call you back. I call him back at 3 o'clock p.m. He goes, well, actually it's not even he, it's one of the waitresses. They pick up the phone, and you know they're going to take him the phone. I don't know what happens. It takes quite a while for them to get him the phone for some reason. And finally she comes back on the phone and she goes, I'm gonna have to take a message for you. So I go, well, hey, my name is Devin, and I was just wondering, you know, I was just calling to follow up with my earlier question with Robert, which is the manager. And, you know, she goes, okay, well, I'll make sure he calls you back. And, you know, I never got a call back. 6 o'clock came and passed, and that's the time when he usually leaves the store. Joseph Miller, I'm telling a story. Anyway. That's the time he usually leaves the store, about 6 o'clock. So Evan came and went. I'm out of town. I'm not even worried about Denny's. Now, wake up the next morning, call Denny's, and I asked him. I said, hey, so I didn't come, you know, I was going to ask him, actually. I didn't come to work last night because of what I had to ask yesterday. Holy shit. And I was going to say, do you want me to work tonight? He goes, well, give me just 1 second. He comes back 0.2 seconds later. He goes, well, I've talked to the other managers and we're going to go a different route. It's just not working out. Okay, bye. So that means I'm fired. I have been fired from Denny's after 4 days of working because it just wasn't working out. Now, I have not told you the moral of the story. And to do that, I will tell you the reason why I think I got fired. This may not even be the reason. It could just be because they didn't feel like training me, because I'm a Waffle House cook. I don't cook Denny's. I don't even like Denny's. Never did. I just needed some money, and I know there's plenty of people who would agree with me. They've taken a job simply because of the money. There's no, not because they liked it, they were just in a tough spot like I am right now. Needed the money. And that's what I'm doing, or that's what I did. So the real reason why I think I got fired, and I know it's taking me a minute, was because on my second day of cooking, my second day at the job, after I had a day off, I had got on Facebook and I posted, what did I post? Something I shouldn't have posted. You know, it's really in the contract not to do that kind of thing. I just found a rare item. That's actually a rare item, salmon roe. But anyway, I deleted the post now, but I figured I might as well talk about it. It was basically saying that Denny's was the bad place to eat. I put a bunch of throw up emojis on it, telling people not to eat there. And a hashtag, you know the hashtag, when you do that, everybody can see it. So a hashtag, I said, what the fuck is going on at Denny's? And I'm 100% sure that a representative from Denny's saw that, contacted Denny's management, and made them aware that they had a defector in their midst, which is me. I defected pretty severely. Like, it was my second day, and I'm already hashtagging negative things about them. I mean, what do you expect? The place is nasty, man. They had raw fish on top of rotten fish, under rotten fish, and right next to cooked fish, man. It was just all in the same bowl. It was all there. It was all in the same thing, man. Like, and people could get sick and die from that. Like, even me, I'm 22 years old, and I consider myself kind of healthy, but I don't really eat seafood like that, especially salmon. That's really what they had. They had salmon. I don't really eat salmon. I like tuna. And I really try to stay away from it because it will make me kind of sick feeling. It will make me feel sick even though how good it is. Like, it'll just make me feel like I'm not in my body, you know? You probably don't know. But anyway, don't post things on Facebook about your job, no matter what it is. Even if, you know, if it's a good thing, you know, say I got a raise at work, okay, cool, you know, but don't tell people. I know y'all probably seen where people get fired about posting stuff on Facebook. That is true. At least I think it is, because I literally posted that, and then on my 4th day I got fired. They let it go the 3rd day, and I probably didn't know about it. Probably didn't know about, or maybe they were reviewing it and just watching me and seeing how my attitude was on my 4th day, which was, I didn't really say many words on my 4th day. I was too busy putting shit in bags and getting hypnotized by the scale and all this other shit. You know, it's just one of those things you got to look out for sometimes when you're at a job. Don't go talking shit about your job. You know, they're paying you. You know, of course, Denny's, you had to clock out in order to eat. So, like, they were feeding you, but they weren't paying you to get fed. So, I don't know what to say about that. Waffle House is different. They'll just go ahead and take it out your check. $3.15 every day, no matter what. Unless you're working less than 4 hours. If you work a 4-hour shift at Waffle House, they'll take $1.15. If you work a 7-hour shift, $3.15. They do that every day. That's just and, you know, anybody who works at Waffle House, you know how that works already. I'm not going to go into details, people who don't work there, because I like Waffle House. I like eating at Waffle House. I like working at Waffle House. I've worked at some Waffle Houses. I've worked at a lot of Waffle House. Some of them I worked at, best coworkers I could ever ask for. And then there's other ones, I wanted to kill everybody there. I'm not going to name any names, because obviously the lesson I learned already, which I already knew that lesson, by the way. I knew this already. And you can sit here and be like, yeah, I know this already. But then you can just be stupid like me and then do it anyway. You know, I knew that. I've known that for years, not to be talking shit about your job. I never talked shit about Waffle House. I really didn't. Well, actually, I don't know. Okay, maybe I did, but I don't think I really I use the hashtag, because like I'm really new to that kind of thing. I don't really follow the trends on Facebook and Twitter. You know, I don't really use Twitter. I have a Twitter and Instagram, but I don't use them at all. I get bored of that shit. It's a lot of shit to keep up with. just don't talk shit about your job that you're working at. You know, if you're working somewhere, just keep your mouth closed. Just get paid. You know. There's no reason for me to even be here, y'all. So I'm like, I've been talking. Let's go say hey to Lydia. But yeah. Oh, I see this guy finally made a home. What can you carry? I wonder if you can have weapons. I never tested this. I don't even know what this thing is. Alright, hold that. Damn, that's all you can hold? Damn, bitch. What if he just pulls it out? Shing! Alright, let's go through the tedious task of putting my ingredients away. Ah, shit. Oh my god, I picked everything up, man. Oh god, this is gonna take a long time. Oh my god, how much do I have right now? This is taking so long, like, oh my god. Alright, you guys, alright, so it's just gonna... Let's do this off camera. I'm just gonna go ahead and take every ingredient with me. Now, with the food, a different story. I'm gonna go ahead and put that away. Because I'm gonna come back here and cook some shit. I don't think I have that much food. I wish it like did it as soon as I push the button, like as soon as I push it, obviously that's not the case. At least I don't have as much food as I do ingredients. I have like hundreds of ingredients. I don't even feel like putting all that away. It'll take like 5 minutes to do all that, and I just don't have that kind of time. I'm drinking some beer. Steel Reserve. They say when women drink this drink, they become extremely powerful. I have yet to test that theory out. I've never seen a woman drink a Steel before. They say that she'll be the type of woman to fight you with her titties out.
What do you need?
Hey Lydia. Follow me, I need your help.
You've already got someone with you.
Oh yeah? Just wait until I get that perk from the book that makes you unkillable, and I swear to God, them big lips are coming with me. You know, Lydia is actually my favorite follower in all of Skyrim. I don't even like Serana that much, even though she's got magic spells. But Lydia, she's like, just look at her. She is unkillable. You are not going to be able to kill Lydia.
Honor to you, my friend.
You cannot kill Lydia. If she dies, the game is over. Like, it's simple as that for me. Like, literally, I had Lydia die on my Xbox account, and that was like that was a couple years ago. And like, I literally stood over her body for like an hour, and I just played a whole bunch of music off my phone in remembrance of Lydia, because like, I had, like, it was over. I didn't know how to reload. Like, even, back then you could reload the game and save and everything, to load and all that. But I didn't know that. What? I don't understand what this is. But yeah, the game, yeah, back in the day that when Lydia died, the game was over. I started a new account and everything. Why do I have that? I have a lot of shit that I don't need. Oh my god, I have 100 of those? Dude, I don't need all that. Holy God, I can literally craft anything I want. I can do anything I want. Oh, I even have the sap. Oh, I even have a sapling. So since I'm in Whiterun, I'm gonna go ahead and see if that would actually work for the... Wow, there's things in here that I didn't even know I had. That was... Okay. Yeah. This is not a jeweled pennant, that's a basket. I'm gonna set all of this stuff in here for like when I buy that house in the Hjalmarch by Solitude, and all of this stuff's gonna go in there because like that usually is my trophy house. I put all my rare shit in there. Matter of fact, I probably should stop putting shit in here. I have so much carry weight, it's ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and leave this place. We're gonna go to the tree. I didn't know I had that sap. I don't even know where I got it from. Why am I all the way over here? I hit my knee on the wall and there was like something sticking out of it, and now my knee feels like it's instantly got shot. There's like a staple or something sticking out of the wall. Alright, I want to revive the tree! Danica! Where are you? I can make stuff for free! She's over there. Let me put this beer down. Look what I can do.
So, have you got a Nettlebane back from
Not
those
shit.
ravens yet?
By the way, I've tested this 1,000 times.
So, have you got a Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do that mission.
Make
We're gonna go
Noveds
kill some hag
wings
ravens,
blow.
guys. Let's go kill some hag ravens at Orphan Rock down there by Helgen. Dude, that is an impressive carry weight that you have there. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even think I got that much. Let's see, 11,695. 11, oh, okay. Oh wait, that's 101, 100. Why am I so illiterate right now? 111. Oh shit. 116,900. Oh my God. Okay. I know where it is. It's by Orphan Rock. But they're just gonna have the quest marker on, so where's my microphone? When I get sidetracked, I'll still remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I promise you, I will get sidetracked. And just for the sake of time, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Helgen. I haven't been there since the beginning of the game, and I doubt it looks any different. I'm pretty sure there's probably hellacious amounts of bandits. I'm willing to bet 35 cents that there's a monster of some sort here. And only 35 cents because that's how broke I am right now. Like, I could probably scrape up 35 cents from around my room. I'm gonna get on my horse. Oh, and by the way, I've been having I've had this challenge. It's very unspoken. I have not said anything about it since I started this game. And I started this game a couple months ago. You know, well actually no I didn't. I started it like last month. Who's this guy? You! Oh my god! Oh shit. It's gonna be a big ass battle. I'm gonna make sure it happens. Alright, Imperials. Alright, all three of them have been activated to follow me. I don't know how this happens, but it happens. And it's very annoying. I forgot what I was talking about before that happened. But right now we're gonna attack some Imperials. I mean Stormcloaks. Or at least I would if I had remembered that they're up there and not down here.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
There is a person. Alright, so I'm gonna kill the hags and then I'm gonna kill the Stormcloaks. I wanted to do it all at the same time, but it just didn't work out that way. Yeah, it just didn't work out that way, okay. Foosh or die, you're dead. You almost got sliced in half. I have no idea what kind of spells I got right now that are available. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. 4 hits, you're dead. What about you? Alright, you should be dead in 3 hits because, yeah, you're not. Alright, we're slaughtering hag ravens today. My name is Vegeta and I'm a Super Saiyan from High Rock. Look at this ugly bitch. Alright, give me that. Thank you. Let me eat those so I can learn their powers. Search this so I can have her shit. Just take it all. Just take all of it. Take all of this too. I should have killed her. Alright, where are the Stormcloaks? I'm gonna try to aim for the bottom of this tree over here. Get a little bit higher. That should explode and hurt somebody and they'll get all offended. Hey! Who goes there? Alright, it didn't work out very well. I'm just gonna go up there and do a frontal assault. I don't know where my Imperials went, but in the absence of Imperials... Oh shit, never mind. Who's attacking you? My Khajiit is attacking you for no reason. Alright, we're gonna go up there and eat up some Stormcloaks. I'm gonna take my horse down the Old Town Road. I just found out that this dude is gay. Like, you know how, like, you don't really care, like, if you ever have a moment where, like, you don't care about what's happening or what's not happening in the celebrity world. You know, I don't really care that a dude is gay. I really don't. It's just the fact that, you know, wow. What is it to be gay? Like, completely like men? Or like, the fact, like, I don't, you know what, I'm actually not even gonna talk about this subject. I'm not even gonna talk about it because, like, it's weird for me to talk about because, you know, I have gay friends. And I actually like those guys. They're pretty cool, you know. They make me laugh. They got, you know, they make sense as people, as human beings. I still can relate to them, despite the fact that, you know, their sex life is completely different from mine. I can't, you know, who am I to judge on where somebody likes to stick their pecker, okay? I like to stick my pecker inside of people. Some dudes like to stick their peckers inside of other men. And I think that's what we should just, you know, we as people, especially here in the South, should accept. Honestly, I'm starting to sound like I don't belong in the South. Jeez, I just killed all those people without no contest. They didn't even hardly do any damage. Anyway, but yeah, I did not expect that. You know, and then now there's a thing he's saying, read my lyrics closely. Okay, well, I mean, shit, we hear the lyrics. You know, at first it was a good song. You did your song, and then you remixed it with Billy Ray Cyrus, and that's how I feel like he got discovered when Billy Ray Cyrus come on it. I didn't know about that song at all until Billy Ray come on it. When I heard it, I was like, oh shit, Billy Ray done come out of hiding again. And I'm like, oh, this is just a remix. A remix? Well, what? And when they said remix, I thought it was Billy Ray's remix. Of course, I thought he originally come up with the song, and this other guy was just remixing it. I still don't even know the guy's name. Lil Nas X. You know, I don't know what's going on with that. I honestly don't know. Oh shit, I have Nettlebane. So, if I keep going this way, I'll get to that dragon place that's over here somewhere. And also, this is new. That is new. I think that is mod. I think that's a mod. Alright, we're gonna figure out what that is. Another one of those big game hunters. We don't need him around. In case you don't remember, or if you don't know, I'm drunk. So that's why I sound like this. And that's why I'm. You know what? I want to go plunder into the caves. Yeah, it's mod. I haven't played this game in quite a while. I used to play this on Xbox and then on PS3, and I never got anywhere on PS3 because the motherfucker kept freezing. And now I'm on PS4, and this one crashes, and that's because I have mods. So, like this guy, he's definitely a mod. There's no Super Khajiit. Oh, there's vampires here. Oh, what better way to say hello than a ball of fire? Hello. 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 Dude, I don't think this guy's as weak as fire as he's supposed to be. I don't like Stormcloaks. I don't like Imperials. I like the Force one. Let me stop lying. Those guys are even worse. You know, the Force one would be way more bearable and way more likable if they had stronger weapons. I could, you know, their weapons ain't even scary looking. Is this a joke? Is this the only thing that's in this cave? Yo. Oh wait, there's a hallway there. I'm just gonna take all that. I'll put it inside of my place when I'm done with all of this. What was that? Who's rolled out, bitch? She made a very swift and aching end. Give me that. I need that. I need that too. Just give me all of it. That song by Ozzy Osbourne, Shot in the Dark, has been stuck in my head for half the day. Shot in the dark. Shot in the dark. I'm just using, basic studs right now. Because for some reason, oh, this is a Volcar vampire. You know what that means? Time to get serious. Because these guys are fucking strong. God damn, I just love that so much. Let's put our weapons away. Let's watch the carnage, shall we? While I drink this beer a little bit. That was fast. Let's proceed. You know what? Since I got so much health, thought I'd get. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm gonna wear some vampire armor. Just vampire armor. Anything that says vampire, I'm gonna wear it. It probably would have helped if I had taken my other clothes off, so that way, like, I wouldn't have to worry about, all the other shit. I don't even know what kind of, okay, so this is what I'm gonna wear. Yeah. Alright, so this is what I'm wearing now. I am a woman. Yes, I am. I'm a very old Breton lady who has been through this game several times. And anybody who knows me in person hopefully can tell me. Alright, so never mind. Actually, yes. Can tell me. Okay, never mind. What my name is on this game. And if you know this name on this game, you should know my name in real life. It's really not that different. But that's just something, if you actually watch these videos, I'm not gonna say it on Facebook or anything. I'm just gonna let this one be one of those riddle type things. It's really not hard to figure out. Anybody who knows me in real life should instantly be able to see what I'm doing here. But that's okay. It's just one of those things. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm not gonna even try to force it on you. I'm just I just try to enjoy my time in Skyrim while I got it, because trying to keep a job, it seems, is not as easy as I want it to be. Even if I like the job, like I like the Waffle House. And I left there so many times because, there was like one thing that I just didn't like, or something that I wanted changed, or maybe I wanted, maybe I just wanted some, like, satisfaction, I didn't want to wait tables, really. I spent almost 2 years waiting tables, and I would cook every now and then. I'm cross-trained as a cook. So they would let me cook, make $10 an hour instead of $3. But I learned to cook full time, and when I wasn't getting that full time, I decided to just start leaving and go find new jobs. And I was working at the Waffle House that I had worked at for over a year and a half. I left there right when I became a cook because I had another job lined up at UPS. And then it seems to me that ever since, that was back in November. That was like 8 months ago. It seems to me that ever since then, I've just been having the worst luck with jobs. Like after UPS, it was a seasonal job, which means they only needed me for a certain amount of time, and I was gonna be laid off. Last check and everything. I did it up until January the 10th. Then there was no more jobs to do. They didn't need helpers anymore. So you know, it came kind of quick. It came before it was supposed to end, and I didn't have any time to look for another job. So I went back to Waffle House, but this time I went to the one that I had started at on Public Bridge, which is, you know, here in Macon, Georgia. I went back to the same Waffle House that I first started at, and when I got there, you know, the same people that I worked with the first time were still there. There were some new people. They had a whole new management system. They didn't have none of the same managers anymore. And they called me in the middle of the week, and they said, "Hey, so we need some people to come work. Why don't you come work?" And I said, "Okay." And I said, "When do you want me to come in?" They said, "Well, if you can come in about 2 hours from now, that'd be great." I was like, "Oh, so these people need some help." So you know, I still have my old Waffle House uniform. I slipped that bitch on. I'm sitting here with a big smile on my face. I'm like, all right, these guys wanted me right now. I get to make some money right now. You know, I knew that when I come home, I wasn't gonna be broke anymore. So I was happy. I got there. You know, I was so happy with seeing all my old customers again. They were all happy to see me. I walked out of there. Within 4 hours, I had like $100, and it was awesome. I was like, all right, something ain't right about this cave. So I was like, all right, I'm making some money over here. I didn't make this kind of money when I was here the first time. It's probably because I was fresh and new. It's brand spanking new to the Waffle House. But when I got back there, like, them folks had a newfound respect for me. I was like, okay, they were tipping like a. So anyway, I made $100. Went back home, you know, did my thing, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I got home, manager calls me. He goes, "So I got you on a schedule now. You're pretty permanent now. Just come in tomorrow in the morning about 7 o'clock." So I said, "All right, I get to make money in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I get to make some more money." Do that. Go in there and look at the schedule, and you know, I was so happy that I was back at work again. I didn't even realize that he had me scheduled for the rest of the week. Like, and not only that, but it wasn't just mornings, it was afternoons, nights, and mornings. It was all 3 shifts. All 3, no days off. And that continued for a month and a half. And eventually I was like, yo man, I like this job. I like Waffle House and I like what y'all do for me. But can I please have a day off? Like, it was like 2 weeks in, and I'm sitting here tired as hell. I'm trying to tough through it. I'm like, yo, I should not be this tired. Why am I this tired? I don't like the fact that I'm this tired. And they just go, well, I mean, we're short-staffed. We need people to help us out. I'm like, okay, you know, I don't mind helping y'all. You know, y'all done me some favors. Y'all helped me make some good money when I needed it. You know, so I'm sitting here, I continue for another 2 or 3 weeks, and then finally I just noticed, like, I can't even smile no more. Like, no matter what, if I smile, it will literally make me sad to smile. Like, I could not smile without almost coming to tears. Like, I don't know why. Like, somebody said I was being worked too hard. But I was trying to argue against them because there was a lady there. Now she's like in her 60s now. This lady's in her late 50s, early 60s, and she had been working for 3 months just like that. Like, she working like that for 3 months. But most of them was on second and third shift. She didn't really work a lot of first shift. But on second and third shift, she was working like that a lot. And like, you know, so I'm like, okay, you know, she can handle it, and I'm a lot younger, so I should be able to handle it. I don't think I could handle it, y'all, because eventually, like, it just got to the point where I was starting to work double shifts, like second and third shift in the same day, and I couldn't smile. I started to not make any money. Like, I started, like, I remember one night, a week before I left there, one night I made like $10, and it was a store full of people. Mind it, like, it was actually a lot of people that come into the store that night. I should have made at least $70, but I only made 10. everybody wasn't tipping. They could all tell there was something wrong. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I'm sitting here thinking I can just tough it out, tough it out, tough it out, tough it out. You know, I'm good. I'm good. I need this money. I'm sitting at home. I got $1,000 sitting in my dresser drawer, but I need this money. So I'm like, okay, I just need to make another $50. You know, I'm sitting there saying that every day, and all of a sudden the next day, and I feel like my brain made this decision on its own. The next day, I'm hanging out with my friends for once, getting, you know, just hanging out, chilling. We go to her friend's dad, her dad's house. Her friend's dad, her dad. And I'm talking to him, and I'm like, man, y'all don't never gotta work like me, man. They make so much more money than me. You know, well, actually, they really. I mean, I couldn't say that they did, because like I said, I had $1,000 just sitting in my house, from Walmart, just from waiting tables. So I don't know. But I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather sit here and hang out with you guys than go to work. And I'm pretty sure that's how it started. The fact that I can't keep a job no more, probably because of that. Because they have me working so much that I literally don't even have like motive to work as hard anymore. Like, they had me working so hard. Like, they didn't give me any days off. I felt like I wasn't being appreciated as an employee. I felt like I was just you know, the filling guy, just like I was at Denny. I was just a filling, and I wasn't even part-time. But yeah, here it was, making me work all this time. So eventually I just said, you know what, I'm not even gonna go to work. You know, why should I go to work and not make any money? I can't smile. I couldn't even laugh at my friends' jokes, man. They were telling some funny jokes. You know, my friend's dad, he's hilarious. This man, he will make you laugh. Even if it don't matter who you are, you will laugh. You will, I promise you. But I couldn't. And he noticed it. He was like, man, you've been very quiet. I was like, man, I'm just tired. Look at this, he got a Wabbajack. Oh, that's a book. Yeah. And so I quit there. They were, you know, the Waffle House, they were the only Waffle House. Well, no, there wasn't, but there was. Okay, so they actually made an effort to call me and to make sure I was okay. I think they knew they worked me so hard. I worked there every day, no break, no days off, no breaks, with unpredictable schedules for a month and a half. I don't care who you are, that will take some kind of effect on you. You will feel it. I don't care who you are, because I'm telling you, I thought I could tough it out, and it really took a bad toll on me. And I feel like that's where it started. I had no motivation to keep up with a job anymore. And after that Waffle House, I went to and when I quit, I hit up my aunt and I asked her if I can come work with her at her business, her and her husband's business, as a carpenter, painting houses, you know, stuff like that, the insides, painting interior housing. So I did that for a week, and then they wanted to train me on something else, but they didn't have the time to train me. So I worked for a couple days with them. My car broke down. The water pump, the seals got bad, so I couldn't drive it. It would overheat really fast. It would overheat within 5 minutes because all the water would leak out. All the antifreeze was leaking out. So I couldn't drive it no more. Just broke the fuck down. So here I am, no car now. After the carpentry, you know, they didn't ever really call me back after that. After that next week, I was at my mom's house trying to get a ride there, but you know, they didn't need me, so I was just wasting time. So here I am. I'm calling everybody I know that trying to find a job. Another Waffle House pops into my head. A manager that I had at a different Waffle House before, you know, I went back to the first Waffle House. So she had went to a different store. So I called her up and I said, hey, so how's your new store coming? And she was like, it's great, I need some help. I was like, let me be the guy. And she goes, oh, you are my guy. And so, you know, literally 2 days later, I'm in there working night shift as a salesperson again, waiting tables again. You know, I'm cool with it because, you know, I'm broke. You know, it's a good way to make some easy money. But this Waffle House is like hostile. Like, for some reason, this is one of those Waffle Houses that stays clean. And you know what they say about clean Waffle Houses? They're pretty scary. And they're really not cool to work at. Because then you got these folks, you got the salespeople who are obsessed with keeping it clean. And you know, that's good for any place you want to be at. But what about the times when it comes, when a group of 20 comes in? Oh my fucking god. When a group of 20 people comes into the door and they're trying to sweep up the floors and wipe off tables and stuff, and I'm sitting here, yo, just wipe off the table. Don't be sweeping right now. God, that's a lot of people. I want to attack them so bad. Don't be sweeping. Don't be sweeping the floors. You know, people sitting down trying to eat. Look at menus. All right, so we got that going on. 20 people inside the store walking in at the same time. Most of them are college people, folks that are my age. You know, I'm sitting here looking at all these people that are my age. I'm behind the counter, working at Waffle House. They're all in college. They're all entitled. Also, okay. So, all right, so I'm gonna wait on y'all. You know, these people don't tip. People my age do not tip. They don't. They barely tip. I don't know if you do, Mr. Joseph. Seem like the only guy watching my thing right now. I don't know if you tip. Your waitresses or waiters. But it's very important to do that because they make $3 an hour. They don't make any money. They depend on your tips, like honestly. And I don't like being a salesperson. I don't like waiting on tables. I'd rather cook and just go ahead and make that check. But it's not, you know, it's not always that easy to do that. So it's important to tip your waitresses and waiters. That's good. But anyway, you know, so I'm doing that. My coworkers, you know, these are nothing like the guys from my favorite Waffle House that I stayed at for the longest. These are nothing like that. They're all savages. They want all the money. They want everything to be handed to them. They want me to do the work and for them to collect the money. They want me to wash dishes and for them to wait tables so they can make the money. And I'm sitting here like, fuck no, motherfucking bitches. I've been working at Waffle House for 2 fucking years. Do I look like I need? No. Fuck no. And so, you know, I'm getting into arguments with them constantly. I'm constantly arguing with these people. Even the manager, she ain't even taking my side, and she brought me back in there from a different Waffle House. I thought, you know, me and her were cool. But no, she's on their side. Like, she didn't even take my side. She didn't even give a shit about me anymore. She was like, oh, I'm at this Waffle House now, you're just a new guy here. I'm like, bitch, you're the one who brought me in to a different Waffle House 2 years ago. But no, no. She wasn't having that. All she wanted to hear was the cash register ringing. So I'm like, okay. Alright. We shall see. So here I am. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going back to my old hood days when I worked in the Waffle House in the hood. So, okay. I went to the store. Actually, no, I didn't even go to the store. I sent my coworker that started being mean to me, but then I cussed her out so much she started being nice. So I sent her to the store to buy me a goddamn Miller High Life. Beer, by the way. I sent her to the store to buy me some beer. She went and did it. And a Black & Mild. And some cigarettes. I didn't ask for the Black & Mild. She got it for me anyway. She did that for me. I feel like my game's about to crash, by the way. She did that for me. Come back, and I sit outside. You know, I put the beer in the refrigerator. I sit out there and I smoke a blunt. And I was smoking some weed outside, you know, before I started drinking. And then I come back inside. I start taking care of the customers again. My other coworker, her aunt, apparently, I think this is her aunt. She's like hostile as fuck. Like, this bitch is mean as hell for some reason. And she started telling me that she's gonna get her boyfriend up here to beat my ass. And I honestly, it's been a couple months, so I don't remember why. But I remember it was something extremely petty. It was something that really was not necessary. I think I had like took an order from somebody, and she was gonna take the order or some shit like that. And she was talking about she's gonna bring her husband up here to beat my ass. I'm like, bet, bitch. I like fighting, and I don't even like this Waffle House. Fuck y'all bitches. So I go out there, pop open the beer, start drinking it. I'm seeing how they're practicing how to punch in the air and shit, how to kick. I can kick above my head. And I'm like, this bitch right here, she ain't, this motherfucker, I wish these motherfuckers would. I sit out there, she goes to leave, you know, her shift ends at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm outside on the back of my tailgate, just drinking and listening. She just gets in the car and leaves with them. You know, she don't tell them to come fight me or nothing. They see me. They see me. They see me sitting out there. I was not hiding. Held my hand up, held my beer up. I said, what's up? And they just went home. After that, you know, I went back inside. And I was like, well, I guess that wasn't gonna happen. And then the girl that bought me the beer, she was like, yeah, you just ain't gotta worry about her sometimes. She just like to run her mouth sometimes. Okay. I don't run my mouth, I run these hands. And she would have threatened me just then. And she said, don't worry about it. You know, me and her become cool after I cussed her out really bad. You know, and when I say I cussed her out, I mean I was in her face with my teeth. I was spitting in her face, cussing her out. And, you know, we and her are cool. She's still cool nowadays. I don't talk to her. I don't like her. I still don't like her. She's cool now. But, you know, and that was my last day there. I was serving out a 2 weeks notice, but I went on ahead and made that my last day. And I gotta pee again because I've been drinking. So give me another 30 seconds and I'll be right back with you, I promise. I'm back. So that was my last day at that Waffle House, and I made a lot of money at that Waffle House because I started to not really give a fuck. You know, I was putting on my I don't give a fucking shit type of attitude. You know, y'all motherfuckers can, you know, I was telling the customers were my friend in that Waffle House. I'm like, you know what, I'm working with some coworkers, they're all some bitches, so I need to get out of here. And they would tip me like $10, $15 just so I can get the fuck out of there. This beer got really hot for some reason. It's sitting on top of my PlayStation, that's probably why. But anyway, so I ended up leaving. On my lap, before I left, I told my manager what had happened the night before, that, you know, the other coworker was trying to have me get my ass beat. You know, she was like, I don't agree with that. I was like, I wouldn't agree with it either because I was out there ready to fight. And I told her that I started drinking on the job. I told her I was smoking on the job. She didn't give a shit. She's like, well, you know you can't be doing that, but, you know, I'm just going to let it pass. Just come back tonight and finish out your last day, your 2 weeks notice. And I said, okay, I'll be back tonight. I did not go back that night. Because, look, the same girl that was threatening me the first night was going to be there again. And knowing me, the same thing was going to happen. But probably with more results. You know what I mean? Yeah, with more results. And, you know, I wasn't really trying to go to jail because, you know, there were certain things that I wanted to do. Alright, butterfly in the jar. You know, I didn't want to... I'll read that some other time. But yeah, I didn't feel like going to jail. Okay, so I just didn't go back. And oh yeah, also, matter of fact, I did not smoke on the job, because now I remember I had quit smoking because my dad lined me up another job with him at his job, and I had to pass a drug test, so I quit smoking. And it was like 3 weeks before I even left there. Alright, so I get to my dad's job. Oh shit! Get to my dad's job, and you know, everything's cool. You know, it's a warehouse. You know, I get to drive around different counties, deliver pool supplies. It was pool equipment supply in Byron. You know, they sell wholesale pool equipment, like liners and you know, chlorine and stuff like that. You know, everything you need for a pool is right there. Hey, Stormcloaks, I want to go to an Imperial camp. Let's go. But anyway, yeah, I did that, and I like that job. You know, I had to stay clean. You know, I took the first drug test. What the fuck is that? What are you doing here? Took my first drug test 2 weeks after I started the job. Now listen, that's 2 weeks after I started the job, right? I quit smoking weed 3 weeks before, so that's 5 weeks. That's a month and a week that I was clean initially. Now, tell me why I still failed that first drug test. Huh? Exactly. I failed the first drug test like a motherfucker. They said that it was very strong in my system. And all I could say was I thought I was clean. Like, I couldn't really say anything. Like, I was literally trying to do good in my life. I stopped smoking weed, and you know, I started drinking a lot more. I drank a lot more than I wanted to. Like, kind of like right now. I'm drinking right now. I don't like drinking. I don't like smoking cigarettes either, but I'm doing both. I'd rather smoke weed. But anyway. Yeah, so I'm do that. You know, the people from the okay, so it took a week for me to find out that I failed the drug test. So that was 6 weeks right there. Alright, so me being me, and also not the smartest person in the world, I'm like, okay, there's no way I failed that drug test. I passed the fuck out of that drug test. I'm gonna keep this job. I'm gonna be here for a couple years. You know, things gonna be great. I'm gonna turn this into a career. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna make $1,000 every 2 weeks. And I was. My paychecks was like $1,000. It was great. But as soon as I got the call, I got a phone call laying in bed one time. So you failed that drug test. And all I could say was, like, wow. Like, just wow. Like, wow. Like, holy shit, wow. I failed the drug test that I was supposed to pass after trying so hard to pass it. The right way. Like, you know, I don't know if you got any friends that'll cheat their drug test, or they'll try to take in a bottle of clean piss, somebody else's piss in there, or they'll try to clean out their system real fast by drinking a lot of water. No, I literally was patient. And I decided that, like, you know, what would happen if I actually had some real results. You know? But it just, I still failed. And they said it was still very strong in my system. After 6 weeks of not smoking. And I don't know if you're a weed smoker, but I've heard of people who were like 200, 300 pounds. You know, one of my coworkers at the same place, he was drug tested, and 3 days before, he cleaned his system out within 3 days. But for me, it was 6 weeks, and I was still extremely dirty. So I was like, okay, well, fuck. The boss, he decided to let me stay. He would say he was going to drug test me again in a week. So I said, okay, I can wait another week. You know, of course. You know, I mean, I don't even feel like smoking anymore at this point. But little did I know, I was going to have a rendezvous with my good friends. And little did I also know that it was also her gender reveal party for her baby. She's pregnant. She had a gender reveal party. I'm sitting here, I get drunk as fuck. I get stupid drunk. Like after like 2 hours into the party, I started getting stupid drunk. And then they start passing around blunts. And it smells good. I'm like, yo, it smells good. I would quit cigarettes right now for a blunt. You know, like, no, you can't quit smoking because you got another drug test coming up. I'm like, man, fuck that, man. Fuck that. I'll pass it within 3 days. Stupid drunk. I hit that blunt 2 times. I probably hit it more than that, but, you know, I was drunk. Okay, so, you know, went the whole day away. Next day, I'm like, oh shit, I smoked yesterday. Start cleaning out my system like everybody else does. And then on Monday, now the party was on Saturday, by the way. Monday, I get to work, thinking my system's probably clean. They surprised me with a drug test. It was a week late. They surprised me with it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna fail. Get up there, take the drug test, and go back to work. And then the rest of the week, my boss is treating me like basically shit. He's making me shred papers. He's making me stay in the warehouse all day long. He's making me, you know, do things that are considered the undesirable jobs that, you know, somebody else should be doing, but he's making me do them. And I'm like, damn, why, man? I mean, shit. Is this because they're like... Is it because my back's hurting? Cause my back started hurting. I was trying to pull out a big ass liner off from under a shelf, and it slipped out of my hands, and my back ended up slamming into the shelf, really damn hard. It fucking hurt. So I'm outside smoking a cigarette, trying to calm my back down, and you know he gives me a disappointed look. I can see the look in his face. He's not happy. He's probably thinking that he's going to be liable for whatever accident that I was just in. Which it wasn't bad, I promise you. It was one of those things I could just walk off. But, you know, I was out there smoking a cigarette, leaned over on some metal. And he thought that I was going to, you know, sue him or whatever that bullshit is. Look at these fucking guys. I'm going to kill him. You know, okay, so he makes me shred a bunch of paper. I'm sitting in there 3.5 hours just shredding paper in the shredder, man. It's fucking boring, you know, but I do it anyway because, you know, I need this job. It's nice to it's nice to be able to get paid $1,000 every paycheck for just a boring job, you know? Even if the job isn't fun, it's still nice to get paid for it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just deal with it, you know. No more smoking, no more drinking. Yeah, I was trying not to drink, but I was a fucking alcoholic. This beer is hot as fuck. Why is this shit so hot? Alright, so that Friday comes around, and I'm not scheduled to work on Saturday, so, you know, I'm like, alright, boss, I see you on... He gives us Monday off because it was Memorial Day, I believe it was. What is that? Iverstead. What is this? Oh shit, this is where I was going. But yeah, he gives me the day off, or he gives everybody the day off because it's Memorial Day. So we do that. And then on Sunday, actually before Monday even comes, I'm being told that I need to stay out on Tuesday, not even come to work. My dad tells me this because I'm working with him. And it's because the boss told him. And it was because he had already found out early about the drug test results. So, and you know, he was pretty pissed. You know, he was very disappointed that I failed the drug test again for the second time. You know, he didn't want to hear a word that I had to say. You know, I literally haven't even talked to my boss man since that Friday. I haven't talked to him since that Friday. And that was a good job that I lost there. You know, I haven't been. That was back in the end of May. And then, you know, I started working at Denny's a couple weeks ago. and I've already told that story. I've actually had 6 jobs this year since 2019 after UPS, including UPS. 6 jobs. You know, Waffle House was on there twice, but there were 2 different Waffle Houses. It was UPS, and then it was Waffle House, and then it was my aunt's and her husband's carpentry business. So that's 3. And then 4 was back at Waffle House again. And then 5 was Food Equipment Supply. That was the job I was just talking about. And then 6 was Denny's. So now I'm trying to go for job number 7. You know, it kind of seems to me like I've had like a job per month. Like 1 job. Actually, yeah. That's really how it has been. I've had 1 job per month. Because I think it's month 7 now. June is the 7th month. Yeah. A lot of bad guys over here. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna take advantage of something here. Jesus. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong thing. Here we go. I've been wanting to actually go to San Francisco and go to the Academy of Arts University. I've recently started trying to get into that. What is this? Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! Yeah, it's hard. I did quit smoking weed for a while just to be on the right track and just to do the right thing, make my parents happy, make my bosses happy, and make my co-workers happy. But I haven't been making myself happy, and like it pains me to say it because I know where this, in the state of Georgia, I know what this sounds like. Weed makes me happy. It does. It really, like, it seriously does. I just, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die. I really do feel bad for saying it because, like, otherwise, what have I been doing my entire life? Like, what the fuck have I been doing? Like, I've not known true happiness. I felt like I was almost about to start crying just then, just a second ago, but like right then, I almost felt like that. But you know, I'm good, you know. You know, I've been through some shit in my life. I've been shot with a shotgun. I got a scar on my left shoulder from a shotgun shot. You know, it hurts to be shot. But just, you know, I think what hurts more right now is the fact that trying to keep a job really is a job that I like, you know, in an area where there's not many jobs. Like, oh shit. I'm a person who likes to create things. I like to play video games sometimes. I don't even play this game every day. I didn't play it at all yesterday. But, you know, I've been trying to get back into the Waffle House that I spent a long time at, which is in the hood. That looks like it hurt like hell. You know, I like working in the hood. The element. Hold on a second. the element of danger, you know, the fact that folks come in with guns in their hand made me excited. You know, I like that kind of stuff. I like knowing the fact that, hey, my life could end right now. For some reason, I don't know, man. It's, I don't know what you would call that. You probably would call that suicidal or insanity. But you know, that's just what I like. I used to do a lot of drugs too. Snorted a lot of cocaine in my day. You know, I did a lot of pills too. I got tired of pills. I fucking hate pills now, and I fucking hate cocaine. I hate meth. I hate it all. I hated meth to begin with, but for some reason I would end up doing it somehow. When you do one drug, you end up doing them all. I promise. It just happens to be that way sometimes. I fucking hated meth the entire time, but ended up I did meth like 6 times. Not knowing it was meth. Smoked crack too, by the way. And, you know, crack is horrible. Because the effects that it has, like, it's probably the worst drug. Meth had me feeling pissed off. You know, I was like, fuck drugs, fuck life, fuck everything. I just want to go home and go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. I could not fucking go to sleep. But crack was the same thing, but more sad. Like, I was more, like, it had me, I was feeling great. I felt good. I'm not even gonna lie, I felt good. Like, I was literally on top of the world when I smoked crack. That was a very low point. I mean, I had just spent like 4 days binge doing cocaine by myself. Was at work, and this crackhead lady come up to me and she was like, "Hey man, buy this computer for me for $6." And I said, "Fuck no, I ain't got no money to be spending on your crackheaded ass." And I took the computer out of her hand and put it in my car. I like legit, like, hold on a second. I'm gonna come back to this story, but I'm gonna go grab some ice in a cup for this beer. I'll be right back. It's gonna take me like a minute, I promise you. Alright, I'm back, but anyway, I took that computer out of that crackhead's hand, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now that she was not an ugly crackhead. Like, you know, you could tell she was a crackhead because, you know, she did have scars on her face. She was talking a little bit incoherently, and she admitted it. She's like, you know, I need some crack, man. I'll go ahead and tell you, I need some crack. But really what she needed was a ride home. So I was like, you know what? I still got some sanity. And plus, I want you to give me some gas money so I can go and get some cocaine. So I'll take you home. Give me some gas money. She goes, I'll do you one better. I'll suck your dick. And I was like, oh, really now? And I'm sitting in my mind, my brain is screaming right now. What is this? Stop attacking the drone, you bitch! You motherfucker! I took it out of her hand and got her in the car, and I started heading right up the street. And she lives right at, like, not very far up the street. Oh shit, the cats. How did you get in here? I left my door open and now my cats are in here infiltrating my life. Anyway, you know, to get there, I'm thinking we go back to her house, but we were actually at the goddamn crack house. And my stupid ass had given her $10. what? I don't know. Don't remember why I gave her $10. It was almost the last of my money. But I gave her $10, and she ended up smoking some crack with me when we got to her house, after the crack house. You know, and I hit that shit. And let me tell y'all, do not ever do crack. Never smoke crack in your life. Because it gives you such a good feeling. It makes you feel so good that you don't want to stop doing it. You will spend all your money. I promise you that's not a fact. That is not a lie. Because literally I had 15 more dollars in my pocket, right? That was enough to get 3 more crack rocks. Alright, so we're gonna after that one rock was gone, you know, I never came to a climax the first sucking my dick. She did suck my dick, but I never came to a climax. Never did. It just didn't happen. And I got tired of it. It was cold. It was cold outside. It was the middle of February. So I'm like, okay, alright, so let's stop this. Let's get some more crack right now because I have discovered you have put me on something here right now. I'm sitting here, I'm not even myself anymore. I'm telling you guys right now, I was not myself anymore. Alright, so we get down the road. We get 500 feet down the road. I turn the corner, and my CV axle, my right CV axle just pops off. My tire falls off my car. I immediately start panicking because, like, holy shit, my fucking tire just came off. My car is literally in the middle of the road, not moving. My car hit the road so hard that it cracked the road all the way across. It made a long scratch line from where it hit the ground up to where it stopped. It was about 13 feet long. You could see it from the other side of the car. It was crazy. And I got out the car. Immediately I started turning the wheel. She said, turn the wheel, my uncle's a mechanic. So I turned the wheel, which actually made it worse. By the way, don't ever listen to crap when they tell you something about cars. Because they don't know what they're talking about. God damn, I just died. But yeah. So yeah, she got out the car. She walked away. She actually took $7 from me, and she walked away and she went to the crack house to get more crack, and then she took the back way back to her house so I wouldn't see her. And I'm outside my car, standing outside of my car, shivering at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, wondering what the fuck I'm even doing with my fucking life, because I had got off at 2 o'clock. I got off at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sitting out here at 6 o'clock in the morning shivering my ass off, fucking cracked out in the middle of the fucking road. Police officer pulls up, and it's the same police officer that had always somehow come to my rescue somehow. Whenever I fucking just got into some kind of shit, he would always be there, and it was him. I didn't call the police. No one called the police. He just showed up like he always does. Immediately when he got out the car, he looked at my car. He said, looks like the ball joints went out." I said, "No, man, the CV axle just broke." He gets out of there, he looks around, and he starts diagnosing the whole car, man. I'm looking at him, really bad thoughts in my head, man. Like, I'm not even going to repeat these thoughts because they're really bad. Like, for some reason I wanted to kill this guy. I wanted to kill the cop that had saved me. I don't know why. Very bad thoughts. That's why I say don't ever do crack, because no matter what, you're just... It will fuck you up. It don't matter who you are, what kind of drugs you've already done, what kind of tolerance you have. It does not matter. It does not matter. I had to get one of my coworkers to come back from his house. He had already even got off work. I got him to come back to where I was and bail me out, basically. I needed him to spend his money for a tow truck to come and get my car out of the fucking road, which I had to pay him back. I had the money at my house. I just wasn't at my house. I was in the fucking hood, you know, messing around with crackheads. And that's the kind of stupidity that I have, you know. That's the kind of stupidity that tell me that that kind of shit right there is a good idea. You know, of course, you know, I can't say that I regret it now, because now I know. You know, I've always thought crack was one of those things that just you know, you could control it like you could weed. You know, when you're high on weed, you know, you can control yourself still. Still got self-control. When you're drunk, you know, at least for me, I still have self-control for the most part, you know. I don't really have a lot of problems. But crack and cocaine and meth, all them pills, it's all just a very bad idea. Yeah, don't ever do it. Don't ever do drugs, man. If you're gonna do drugs, just, you know, really, I don't know, man. I hate all kind of drugs now. I hate them all. I didn't even have to go to rehab. I feel like I probably should go to rehab because, you know, I still feel like I should drink every now and then. Though you know, this is my first drinking since Saturday. What's today? Today's Monday. So maybe I should, you know, go see somebody about this. You know, but I'm not really, you know, smoking weed is really, like, in the state of Georgia is really looked down upon. And people do go to rehab for weed. Oh fuck. That's the thing. People go to rehab for weed. I've thought about checking myself into there. Simply because, you know, I mean, hey, like, why is weed one of the few things in the world that makes me happy? You know, does that mean I need rehab? If you don't do drugs or drink, you know, good. I didn't even smoke weed until I was 17 years old. I'm almost 23. I'll be 23 in September. And I'm like, damn. You know, oh, fuck. I was already failing high school. I was already failing high school. Like, there was no way for me to pass when I started smoking weed. I was already failing. I knew I was gonna fail in the 8th grade because, like, I failed 2 classes in the 8th grade, and I was supposed to fail the 8th grade, but the administration placed me in the 9th grade because they felt bad for me. They can do that. They can feel bad for you and then just put you in the 9th grade if they don't want, especially if they don't want you there anymore in the 8th grade. They don't want you to be there again. Like, they definitely can do that. They did that for a lot of us, and the ones that they did it for, none of us made it out of high school. Like, that's the true story. Like, everybody they placed administratively into the high school never made it out of high school with a diploma. Luckily for me, I was smart enough to go get a GED, and it took me a month and a half to get my GED. I have other friends that are still trying to get their GED, even when they started before I did, way back then. Like I said, I'm almost 23, and I was 17. I was 18 when I got my GED. Because I wasn't, you know... I started smoking in 11th grade. I failed the 12th grade. They made me stay back that time. They said, well, you're going to stay back this time. You're going to sit in school suspension, which is ISS, the entire time you're in the second time of 12th grade. So that way we can put you on a computer. You're going to learn all your classes from the computer. No teacher's going to be in there to help you. You're just going to retake all your classes on the computer. At first I thought it was a good deal, until I realized that it was all new material that I had never seen before. And not only that, but no teacher was coming in there to teach me what to fucking do. I was in there with a football coach, a bunch of badass kids, and a fucking computer with no fucking free time or no fucking shit. I had started smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, and all this other shit. Craving cigarettes in school, going to the bathroom, smoking cigarettes in the bathroom, going out, you know, sneaking outside during lunch when the teacher wasn't in there, smoking. Man, some people would say that I was set up for failure. Other people would say that I set myself up for failure. I say that, you know, shit happens, man. Shit fucking happens. Not really much you can do about it. God damn. Smoking weed ain't so bad, man. The bad thing about weed is the cost. You know, when you if you're one of those people, when you smoke, if you're depressed before you smoke weed, then you're probably gonna end up smoking weed for a long time. Because weed helps, but you gotta be high. And that's one thing I don't like. You know, why can't it just permanently cure the depression? Why do I have to keep smoking weed? Or better yet, how come I can't just keep smoking weed and then like it just come out of my system within a couple of days, like cocaine? Wouldn't that make sense? Like cocaine comes out of your system in 3 days. It takes 3 days to pass the cocaine test, and you're way more fucked up in your mind, even in the after effects. Because like, think about it. Cocaine is one of those drugs that makes you feel up. You know, you want to be up all day and all night. Just doing shit, you know what I'm saying? You just want to talk and be in your feelings the entire time and have sex all the time. That's just what it is. I think I'm dead, y'all. I just died. But anyway, yeah, that's what cocaine does to you, man. It just, you know, it fucks you up way worse. You just constantly want to go, 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 go. You enjoy work too much sometimes. You know, sometimes you feel like you can't even go without cocaine. I stopped smoking weed just because I was doing cocaine, and I didn't even realize it. Like, I was like, one day I just looked up and I was looking for my weed, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't had weed in 2 weeks. And then weed didn't even do anything for me anymore at that point. Like, there was no point in even smoking. It didn't even do anything for me. Like, because I just wanted to be up. I didn't want to be feeling like high. I just wanted to have enough energy to do everything I fucking wanted to do in that fucking period of time. And it was fucking fun. I don't know what it was about cocaine that was so fun. It just does that to you. Can't help it. There's certain drugs that affect everybody the same. Weed affects everybody differently. Like me, I just, you know, it takes the depression away. You know, when I smoke weed, I'm definitely not going to be talking like this, like I am now, for an hour and 42 minutes. Matter of fact, I need to end this fucking video. Weed doesn't do that to you. You know, I would have been ended this video like 48 minutes or some shit. But, you know, now I'm just drinking because I don't have any weed. Some people get extremely hungry. Other people, they get paranoid. Which, you know, it's understandable to get paranoid when you're high on weed, because in a lot of places it's illegal. And that's why you get paranoid. What people don't understand, we get paranoid on weed because it's illegal. You don't want to go to jail for a plant that grows out of the ground naturally, by the way. Should I add, there are places where you can find wild marijuana. Even in Georgia, I have found a patch of wild marijuana. And you can know it's a patch when they're not growing together. They're growing like kind of like maybe 5 feet apart or some shit like that, you know. They're really skinny, you know, they don't look healthy or, you know, like that, you know. They probably look something like this, maybe. Oh no, not like that. Maybe like this. You know, they probably look something like that. Big ass stems on it. They've been growing for years, despite the cold weather that comes every now and then. You know, it happens. Wild weed happens. I don't know, you know, a lot of states, especially in Germany, they have that shit growing wild. Africa, Vietnam, just grows wild out there. But yeah, that's just been 2019 has just been one of those years that I just probably won't ever forget in my entire life, because like I've had so many jobs. I've had like so many ups and downs, really a lot more downs than ups. And I've just been taking it. I've been just dealing with it. just trying to do was what my parents want and also what's best for me at the same time. It can't work out like that. It can't. Maybe you want to make your parents happy. But your parents also need to understand, just like you need to understand, you are your own person. You know, you gotta have the ability, you need to have your own voice to speak up for yourself. Because who else is gonna speak up for you? Not everybody is gonna speak up for you. If your mom speaks up for you now, stop her now. And, you know, I'm not saying completely stop her from speaking up for you. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes to learn something on your own is better than to just hear it from someone else. Like, you were listening to my crack cocaine story. I learned some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned some shit. All that. You know, drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are fucking bad. I learned what crack can really do to a person and why people become crackheads. I learned what makes a crackhead do what a crackhead does. I also learned that when I know my car needs to be worked on, because there was a CV after that popped out, you know when them things about to come out, when they start making hella noise and shit, a lot of noise and that cranking sound when you turn the wheel, that clicking sound. You know when your CVS was about to pop out. It had been doing that for weeks, and I knew that, and I had the money to do that, to fix it, but I was spending it on cocaine, and eventually crack, and it caused me a severe downfall. My car was down for a week. My dad had helped me fix it though. Thank God. It was really, I'm only made it this far from a stroke of luck. There's no way that I could ever tell anybody, you know, to not do something that I've done already. You know, I've done almost every single drug. I have not done heroin, and I have not done shrooms. Those are the drugs that I have done. Everything except for heroin and shrooms. And maybe some you know, certain pills like I don't think I've done a Percocet. I might have, but I don't know, because I was always fucked up. I didn't always pay attention to the pills that I did, so I didn't do all the pills that they have available nowadays. But when it comes to figuring out what my downfall was, it's pretty hard to figure out. Because, you know, I had kept that one job at that one Waffle House for a year and a half. And I was happy there until, you know, I wanted to be a cook. And I had this one coworker. He was so annoying. Oh my God, he was so stupid. He was always talking about he has an IQ of 280. This motherfucker was fucking, oh my God, dude. Like, I hate motherfuckers like that. I don't give a shit about your IQ. Because obviously IQ don't mean shit. Alright? Because this motherfucker was dumb as a bag of fucking bricks. I fucking swear, dude. Like, I can't even name an example. Like, I can't even do it. It's been so long ago. It's been since like October since I even seen this guy. And it's July now. It's almost been a year. I don't even remember what he was, what kind of shit he would be just saying. He was just stupid. He was dumb as hell. Dumb as fuck. For no fucking reason. I always thought he was better than everybody. Because he had a second job working building stages in downtown Macon. It was not a big job at all. I could make more than cooking food at Waffle House. And I really couldn't stand him very much. It was really pissing me off every fucking day that I worked with him. So, you know, I cooked until it was time for me to go to UPS. When I got to UPS, I was making 13 an hour. I was like, okay, I'm making, and I was getting paid every week too, same as everything at Waffle House. So in essence, I was making more money, but I wasn't getting as much hours. I'll probably get like 28 hours a week, maybe 30. Really wasn't that riding around and helping the driver deliver packages, it wasn't really all that fun. Actually, it wasn't fun at all. There was hardly any cigarette breaks. Oh, and get this. Get this. I didn't even tell you this part. Before I even left that Waffle House, I quit smoking weed then too. Because for some reason I thought UPS drug tested. Because why not? You're going to be on the goddamn truck riding around all day. But no, nobody really gets drug tested at UPS except for like, you know, the big man, the big boss, you know, and folks who were like in charge, like took over, like charge. You know, those guys got drug tested. Supervisors instead of wearing supervisors. They took drug tests. And they got paid salaries. And they get paid once a month. Ooh. Shit. But I quit smoking weed 2 weeks before I went to that job. Got there, started working. Come to find out there was no drug test. It was like, okay. So I stayed sober. Until January. October until January. Just because, you know, I was like, okay, well, shit, you know, that drug test if we get into a wreck or an accident, or if we fall out of the truck, or, you know, if we sprain our ankle or something. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know, I'm accident prone to quit smoking. I'm probably going to get hurt at some point. Which I did. You know, I did slip out of the truck a couple times. You know, that did happen a couple times. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I did fall out of the truck a couple times. Didn't get drug tested. So I mean, I could have been smoking the entire time. And been fine. My back wouldn't have been in so much pain. And I wouldn't have got so depressed while I was working at UPS. I didn't have nobody to talk to. And I was sitting there, you know, sitting on the truck all day long. The seat was uncomfortable. And I'll sit there for, you know, like 10 hours a day in an uncomfortable seat. It was very uncomfortable. But I did it anyway. I did the entire season, all the way until January. And at the end of the season, you know, I started back smoking weed. Because why not? You know, all my friends, they missed me. They didn't know what I was doing. You know, how I wasn't doing music anymore. Because I do music. So, you know, I went over there and he had a vape pen, THC in it, and I did that shit. I was like, okay. So that's pretty nice. I'm extremely high. Feel good. I'm nowhere near as depressed as I just was. Did that. And then UPS season ended without a notice, without a warning or anything. It just, all of a sudden, I wasn't getting any phone calls anymore. And they didn't need help anymore. Went up there, got my last check, and they said, well, we'll see you next year, hopefully. Or, you know, they said they had part-time positions coming up within the next 2 months. I told them to keep my name down. And obviously, in the way that I'm talking now, you know that I never did get back on part-time. I did try, but their hiring process is pain in the neck. Like, if you ever work for UPS, you know. Story of my 2019, man. It's just job after job after job after job after job after job after job. Nothing to be proud of. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud that I've had this many jobs. As a matter of fact, I feel kind of ashamed. Because, like, why can't I fucking keep a job? That's what I keep thinking, you know, like, I just want to have a job like I did last year, you know? I mean, I had a whole job. I worked at the Waffle House in the Hood for the longest time. I worked there for like a year and a half. That was the longest job I had. And I felt really bad when I realized I wasn't going to be able to go back there. When UPS ended, I tried to go back, but they wouldn't let me back. You know, they said they had so many people to work with. They had hired somebody else to fill my spot, even though I told them I'd be back. They had hired somebody else to fill my spot. They wouldn't let me back. So after January, I've just been job after job. That's just, you know, that's just how it's been. I've really been trying, you know. I sat here and rambled on for about 2 hours because I don't have anybody else to really talk to. You know, I need to talk to somebody. I feel like I'm gonna talk myself sober. I don't even feel good anymore. I'm not even drunk anymore. I don't feel like it. Probably because I'm playing this video game. I went on the bed that this ancient dragonborn has a whole lot of coin on him. It's very hard to kill. Just seeing her shunking fireballs at him the whole time. I don't really feel like fighting this guy anymore. I just want to take his loot. He's pretty strong. He's strong enough to kill me while I'm at this level of the game. He's pretty strong. Jesus Christ. Dude, look at this army of Mirax. Oh my god. Look at all these motherfucking Mirax. This is how you kill somebody in Skyrim nowadays, man. You just fucking send all your Mirax after them. I don't even know how many I have, how many I can have. Is that a dragon? Yep, he's still alive. I think he's finally dead. Can't find his body anywhere. Oh, I think he's dead. Alright, Joseph. It's nice for you to listen to my story, man. I did not expect you to stay here this long. You have a good day, man. Tune in for episode 8 whenever it may come out. Go check out the other ones and they might have episodes 1 and 2 are the most fun. The other ones you can make your own decision about that. But yeah, have a good day. Hopefully I'll get my car back tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but, you know, in a couple days. You know, I don't know. I'll be fine. I'll tough it out like I always do. I can always tough it out. I'll be fine. I'm gonna finish this battle up anyway, and then I'm gonna turn off the broadcast because I never had I'm not 100% comfortable with having such a long broadcast. People tend to not watch the whole thing. I'm spitting some truth into this one, so. Do what I need to do. Life is important. So when I finish this battle, I kill this dragon, I'm gonna just go back to regular gameplay. Arthunir. Okay, he's glitching. He's glitching violently. He's violently glitching, oh my god. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go to this place up here. Look at this fucking dragon that's just sitting here not even giving a shit. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this battle and then I'm gonna get off. Cause I don't even know what kind of dragon this is. An ancient dragon. Come down here, you big bitch. Get vaporized by my 20 Mirak army. Alright, after this I'm getting off. If you're ever watching this and you want to, for some reason you want some life tips, I can help you, man. I've been through a lot of shit in my fucking life. I've been shot. I've been robbed. I've had a lot of money. I've been broke, been in debt, been addicted to drugs, been in love. I've lost my love. I've lost people that I've loved, people that I had a best friend. I had one of my good friends that I've had since I was in second grade. He committed suicide last year. He killed himself. I've lost the matriarch of my family twice, and it's bound to happen a third, fourth, fifth, and sixth time. I hate to say it, but it's just how life is. It's old people in my family. I don't have a grandfather. My grandfather passed away this year, I think, but he wasn't exactly like. He was never really around, should I say, or he abandoned his family in the 80s, before I was born. And so I've only met him a couple times. He's my mom's dad, and he didn't really stick around the family. He went and made his own. In the middle of his own family, he decided his family wasn't good enough, and he went and made another one with some other woman, if you know what I mean. That was back in the 1980s. So I didn't really get to know him very well. He passed away. My dad's dad passed away also in the 80s, but he was killed by a meth head in Macon. He was stabbed to death. He was also a veteran for these United States of America. Some meth head came and stabbed him because he was drunk under a bridge and didn't have any money, and he was like, well, I'm gonna kill you then. And he killed him. He left my entire family in shambles because of that, before I was even born. They've recovered, but obviously things will never be the same as it was. I'm not really too hurt by it. I wish that I could have at least met him, the guy who got killed, even though apparently he was a drunk all the time. Maybe he wasn't racist because I'm half black. My mom's black, my dad's white. Maybe, or if he had still been alive, then I probably wouldn't have been born because my mom's black. It's just sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, you can't be ungrateful about life, because what if something had been different? If my grandpa had been alive, I might not even be born, because my dad probably would have been like, I can't date black girls. And then when my dad was with my mom, she's black. My dad's white. So I mean, you never know these things sometimes, You really never know these things sometimes. I feel like she's got a quest for me. Yep.
I'm on my way. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important. If you really want to do just make sure you take care of whatever's going on there. It's my name on the line.
You don't have a name, bitch. Now excuse me while I pickpocket you and take all your shit. Nah, I'm probably doing all that. Well, I guess this is where I end the video, guys. If you sat here and listened to the entire video, I want you to go down to the comment sections and comment cupcakes. That will let me know that you either skipped to the end at this time, or you actually watched through this entire 2-hour video. In which case, please give yourself a hand, because I know for a fact I'm not gonna sit around and watch a 2-hour YouTube video. So you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys, or you'll see me, on the very next playthrough of Brutal Skyrim. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye.